Hey guys, Wix100 here, and it occurred to me that in my two Hello World videos that I've already released, the one for console and the one for a Windows Forms application, I didn't actually show you guys what Visual Studio was or how to get it. I just kind of jumped into it. So I'm going to start with that right now. Visual Studio is a IDE and compiler designed by Microsoft to be used on many different programming languages like Visual Studio, C#, C++, and there's a whole bunch of others. And so when you launch it, it looks like this, and you can see past projects, and you can create a new project, open a folder, open a existing project, or clone something from GitHub. To get it, you go to visualstudio.microsoft.com and it brings you to this page, and it gives you some information about Visual Studio, and it shows you that there are multiple versions of it. I'm using standard Visual Studio Community 2019 because I'm not a business, so I don't use professional or enterprise. I use the free personal version, and I use the Windows version because I'm running on a Windows machine. There's also a version of it for Mac, and there's also what they call Visual Studio Code, which is it's very similar to Visual Studio. I've not actually used Visual Studio Code, but from what I understand, it has a more limited user interface, but it's also more cross-platform. So as you can see, there's two Linux versions, a Mac version and a Windows version. But from what I understand, it's more code-based rather than visual-based, and there's more steps involved for project development. You can correct me in the description, or correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I've not actually used Visual Studio Code because I use standard Visual Studio Community 2019. So that's all. Questions, comments, concerns in the comment section. Also, I have a Infinity Programming Discord set up. That's in the description, so you can go there for any programming help, or if you would like to help others. We share resources, all kinds of that, in the Infinity Programming Community Discord in the description down below. I also redesigned my website recently, so you can go check that out. That's in the description below too. It's wix100.github.io. This website is more customizable and fits me better than my previous one. If you go to my previous website, it'll just take you to my current website. I also have a Patreon, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Actually, I have multiple YouTubes, so check all those out. Everything important is down in the description. So, till next time, bye.